strike a pose. Strike a pose. I feel like a supermodel with this fan going, blowing my hair fibers all out of my head, but you give me fever. Never know how much I love you. Da 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 da. Can go dancing. Flash dance. Danielle. Like Habibi, Habibi. And I look at him and I'm just like, he is nothing how I pictured him, like in his pictures. Like he was like, oh man. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I can't tell you how good that felt. Just like the groping and the kissing, and he's so funny. Like, we actually had a conversation. He has this permanent residency here, and it's just like, it's too good to be true. Like, you know, hot and legal.
At this point, Chantal was single for more than a year, and we can all see that she was very lonely and desperate, I might add.
Like going like under my dress, like to feel my legs, and I'm just like, there's poop there. Oh, it was bussin'. And he's like, he's too nice. Like, I want to have kids with this man, and I don't have ovaries. I want to have kids with this man.
Her reaction to meeting him for only 15 minutes tells us a lot about her now relationship with Nader.
I just ordered like another $120 worth of edibles. I'm not always high. Usually just once a day for a few hours.
A lot of people were excited for this new era, not knowing that it would be the beginning of a lot of new bad habits.
No message, and normally it says last seen on whatever time. Nothing, it just says online, but nothing else. And it still shows that he hasn't seen my message. I have a feeling that he's like ghosting me. I have a feeling he's ghosting me.
I really felt a connection with this guy. I have an instinct that we could have something good. All he needs is to give me a chance.
So I think if I see him Sunday and we have a really good time, I will talk to him about it. I'll be like, I don't know why, and I don't want this, but I really like you. Like, you know, so that seed is there. And it probably wouldn't take much watering on his part for it to grow. I didn't want that. I don't want him to act like that. I don't want strings attached or a relationship, but how about a hi or an answer would be nice?
Nicholas was playing her, and he ended up ghosting her 2-3 times. She was so desperate for a man's love, she ended up falling for his excuses.
So I think he blocked me because on WhatsApp, there's no more profile picture. There's only one check mark, and it doesn't show when he was online. So obviously he blocked me on there. Meeting him like really changed everything for me. If somebody kisses you, like the best kiss you've had in so long, I mean, you're bound to feel something. He pretty much awakened a friggin' beast inside me.
A beast was awakened indeed. After having a little taste of Nicholas, she wanted more, and he was not giving it to her. So, she ended up settling for a guy named Dom.
Wouldn't it be nice if, like, something started out casual, but then, like, they fall in love with you? You know what I mean? Like, that's unrealistic, I guess.
Chantal is a 37-year-old woman with the mind of a 16-year-old. She is still stuck at that teenage years, where a bad boy seems cool, and the girls think they can change him lol.
Which I don't blame somebody for not wanting to be with somebody who doesn't take care of themselves. It's not attractive. And I've discovered that, you know, like, I don't think I would want to be with a man who is very, very, very unhealthy and very, very obese. And so I can understand that.
Something I have learned about Chantal, after watching her these 5 to 6 months, is that she really thinks she is better than the people she meets. Here, she says that she wouldn't be with someone who is obese and doesn't take care of themselves, but she is all those things and does nothing to change it. After being ghosted by Nicholas, she finally decides to take a chance on Dom, and she starts talking to him more seriously.
So in the meantime, I'm talking to this other guy, and he's not really my type, but the more I talk to him and the more I see of him, if you catch my drift, the more hot he becomes to me. Egyptian guy that I'm talking to now. He's from Egypt, he's from Egypt, Alexandria, Egypt, and he's a chef. So he's always pushing me to come over and eat. He loves BBW. That's not the tea. The tea is hot. We need to let the tea cool off. Okay, so the Egyptian guy is very, I don't know if it's like all Egyptian men, but he's very, fucking pushy. Like bossy. Like tells me what to do all the time. Like not tells me what to do, but like, yeah, he tells me what, like I should, like.
Nader was not secretive about how he was. He showed her exactly who he was from the beginning. At this point, they have been talking for a week or so, and they haven't met yet. Yet, he was showing all these red flags, but Chantal was so desperate that she didn't care.
He's very, he's looking for a relationship. He's like, you're gonna come here and you're not gonna want to leave for like a week. And I was just like, he asked me to move in with him. He's like, I have a big apartment. I'm just like, he's like, you're exactly what I'm looking for. Everything about you. And I'm just like, you don't even know me. Like, if you think I'm the kind of woman that you can boss around, I'm gonna piss you off a lot.
Looking back at this is very funny. We learn that Nader doesn't want a relationship. He keeps talking and meeting other women while being with Chantal. Also, Chantal is exactly the kind of woman to be bossed around and be told what to do. She was with Bibi and Pete's, who were very passive and chill guys who let Chantal run the relationship. When she met Nader, she thought he was like her exes and was very wrong.
Those are weird signs. I know it's already so toxic. But like a part of me can't help it because he's so into me. Like, it's flattering.
Now a lot of people are arguing about why she is with Nader, but she admitted to us at the very beginning. She wants attention and she will go to anyone who would give her that. She will ignore the red flags. I would even say that she loves that he is toxic because she loves the drama that he brings.
I like the bossiness a little bit. I don't know. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? I don't know. As long as it's not abusive. It's just, when I say stuff like that, it's like, wow, he's so angry and weird right from the get-go. Why would I hang out with him? Because he's sexy.
Spoiler. He was abusive and she forgave him because she loves him.
Fuck. Did you just get a nosebleed or no, just because you used see that stuff? You don't use that for the blow.
Because I did some lines. I'm just joking.
You are good. Right?
Yes. I beezed so hard that I even surprised myself.
At their first meeting, they ended up doing every drug known to humanity.
Yeah, I did talk to the Egyptian guy, but he wants a relationship, so he's really, he don't even know me, already possessive, like, what the giant red flags. I know. Well, I'm just gonna let him be red flaggy. I think it's cute that he's so...
She thought because he was possessive and controlling, he wanted a relationship. She thought it was cute that he was like that. There is nothing else left to say.
I did go over to the Egyptian guy's house. So this guy is fucking crazy. Like, I ended up tiptoeing out of there when he fell asleep. But I did, like, he busted out, like, a bunch of lines. I know. Yeah, I told you I beezed hard.
She really thought it was cute to do addictive and hard drugs with a guy she barely knew. Their relationship is very toxic and messy now, but looking back she was so reckless with him.
Then, I think I did maybe, like, 4 or 5 lines. He's kind of really rough. Like, he was rough at one point. But because I'm on blood thinners, I mark up really, really easy. So my breasts are, like, full of marks. And I was like, how do I hide that from Nicholas? No, I'm just joking. I'm so bad. Oh my God.
But I recommend avoiding him forever just because he seems clingy in an annoying kind of way.
Yeah, I know, but you just have to stink out after, that's all. Do you think he's abusive? I think he's just...
Tough to tell. I mean, that kind of possessiveness.
She is telling us all these bad things about him, pretending that she is not okay with it, but we know she loves the toxicity. There are men and women who love being in a toxic relationship and having drama daily. It thrills them.
I'm not deleting anything. I didn't do anything wrong. So I don't care. Coke is an illegal drug. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know if it's wrong. I mean, I don't think it's obviously not healthy, but how bad are some of the prescription drugs people take?
People were furious with her for being so nonchalant about the Coke thing. Chantal is very manipulative. She shares everything with her audience. She uses them for ass pats and emotional support and dismisses their opinion when they disagree with her.
Not hamburger eyes, they're tired. I'm glad I did it. I don't regret anything.
You're nearly 40. Well, like I said yesterday, what does that mean, nearly 40? What does that mean? Like, I have to start reading National Geographic? Like, what does being 40, why do you have to put me in a box?
I think it's okay to expect a 40-year-old to be responsible and wiser than Chantal. You have lived 40 years, you should know your boundaries and limits in a relationship. Whereas Chantal acts like a teenager and doesn't know what she wants from this man.
I like a guy with a nice voice. Like, I find that Jafar's voice is really like, I thought he was an evil villain at first. I hope that doesn't sound, I'm not racist or anything. And this Indian guy, I sent him a voice and he's like,
yes, she named him Jafar at first, then Dom, finally Nader his real name. Chantal is not racist, but she mentions these guys by their nationality all the time.
We called him Jafar because of the evil villain thing, because he's not very nice. That's why, not for just racial reasons, you know?
Really, Chantal? And what should we call you since you are not so nice either? I don't know Canadian icons, so feel free to comment Chantal's nickname.
We'll just call him boob abuser. No, I'm just joking. We'll call him Dom. Let's call him Dom. You don't have. I'm fine. Like, you guys know me, but to an extent. And maybe some people were shocked by my behavior. I once in a while like to be hardcore bees, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, being fucking straight edge all the time is so boring.
There were stupid Virbes who were trying to save her lol. Some of them are still trying after 6 months. One thing you guys need to know about Chantal and Amberlynn is that they will do whatever the hell they want, and they will dismiss your concerns. Then when shit hits the fan, they come back crying to you asking for sympathy again.
He's scary. I know, but it's hot. Like, I'm like responsible. I'm not like addicted to drugs or anything like that.
She ended up being an addict and using the cocoa for months. She would also buy the drugs for her and Nader, and she ended up paying his rent, which is very irresponsible, if you ask me.
People are like overreacting big time. Like, I didn't expect this reaction because I'm just having fun and he's not a cokehead. Yeah, Amanda Ball, I know. I'm not really on cloud nine. Like, I don't have feelings for him yet. I don't have feelings for him. I just enjoy his company. He really likes me to stay over. He doesn't ever want me to go. So I mean, I think he's like, he probably would get attached if anything. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I think he is. I trust him. Not trust him fully, but I think he's like, he doesn't strike me as a liar just based on the whole night of conversation and how he handled situations he was talking about. He's very, morals and ethics are very important to him.
Chantal went live and talk about every single detail of their encounters, and Nader found her channel and watched her videos. He saw all the things she has said and got mad. They ended up breaking up for the first time lol.
I won't be seeing anybody anymore, so it's just gonna be me. Getting back to focusing on myself. I have a life that I have goals I was focusing on, and I can't let anything derail me from that.
She would always say that he was serious and she didn't want a relationship. Well, we later find out that every time they break up, it's Nader that is ignoring her. And every time he does that, she goes live and starts talking about how they are not compatible, and she has plans that she needs to focus on to only go back to him once he is ready to be with her again. Chantal had her first breakdown live stream. Chantal called him 20 times and he didn't pick up, so she went on a rage stream and then went to his house.
I went by his house. I wanted to see if he was home. What situation could you be in where you're gone for like hours and hours and not think about me once? I'm just losing my mind. Like, I don't feel like I deserve that after everything I've like been through with this person in the past 3 weeks. I don't feel like I deserve that, you know? Even if my mind is running away and it's my fault and I'm overreacting, like, this is just like a bad sign for me that this is toxic already. And I can't do that. I can't. Do I have no self-respect? I don't have any self-respect.
She has no self-respect for sure. Then, he called her and charmed her again, and she forgot what happened.
Alright, so I titled this Snake Charmer because this man is like a snake charmer. When I think of how I behaved yesterday, like, I don't even feel like myself. Like, that was so weird. He's like, I was like, where were you? Right away. I was like, what's all these messages? What's all these phone calls? I don't know if anyone will believe this. I sort of believe him just because of how things went down with his phone. Like, he said he left his phone at home. He's like, of course I left my phone at home. What did you think? I'm like, I thought you were ignoring me. He's like, why ignore you? Like, why would I ignore you? I just spent 3 weeks with you. Why would I ignore you all of a sudden?
This behavior will continue for the following 7 months. They are still doing it. They have a fight. Chantal cries and swears that she is done. 24 hours later or even earlier, she is back at his house kissing his feet. Chantal gets super sick and tells us that she has done some hard drugs with Nader. Some people suspected that Nader scammed her and brought her cheap ones and took the rest of the money she gave him for the drugs.
So it was like 2 nights, like not every single night that I was with him we did hard stuff. It was like the one night and then like another night was like the bad night where we just did like everything. It's not funny, but it just made me like really sick. Like I was sick like for like 2 days, like in bed, like to a message from you know who, and he's like, I finished work at 4 today. Can you come over? And I was like, I'm really sick. So no, well, come over, I'll take care of you. I'm like, aw, that's so sweet. I did. Remember I told you I unblocked him for that reason, and then I didn't block him again. Stay away.
The burger last night. All I'm gonna say is I had a nice time. That's all I'm gonna say. It was such a different vibe from when I first met this person. 150. It was amazing, like, time. I didn't even want to leave. This is not good. This is not good. Because I'm stupid. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love.
Chantal took a huge step and included him in one of her live stream. Chantal talked about him being a magician, and her VIB wanted him to do a show.
I try to put this in my vein.
Okay.
Doesn't work. Doesn't like to work.
She showed half of his face, and people started making fun of his teeth. He got mad at Chantal for showing him.
Of his chin? Well, I took the video down anyway. I didn't think I showed his face. I think he's just like annoyed probably with everything I've shared with everybody, like in detail.
She finds out that he is still talking to other women, and he is still active on dating sites.
Driving there today. Right? Alright, if I don't hear from him in like an hour, I'm gonna take edibles. Because if he says to bring his stuff, because he needs his clothes. I deleted I'm stupid. I deleted my apps. I just assumed he would just fall in love with me and just be like, oh yeah, no other girl matters, you know? Not an abusive like hit, but just manipulate your feelings. Like why? Why lie about who you are? Like why lie that you're an honest person? And that you're a good person? I believed him. You know what? I secretly I knew, and I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. I just want to go and party.
Some girl in her chat claimed he sent her nude photos, and she sent it to Chantal.
I swear on my grandma's life, that's not him. Wait. Ew, that is an ugly cock. Ew. It is not him. That's not him. Oh, thank God.
Lol, just look at her face. She was so happy that it was not him, but the DMs were legit.
I have feelings a little bit. I don't know if it's for him, because he's not really my type, and I want someone to like really, really like me and want me all the time. And then at the same time, I don't want a relationship. You're doing his laundry while he's doing some other girl. Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. Oh, I'm not going back. No. After everything I'm thinking about, like after every little thing, no. You're a liar. And I hope you're watching right now, so I can tell you that you're a fucking liar. But you'll never see this face again. On your pillow, eating hair fibers. Never.
At this point, they knew each other for a month and they already broken up 3 times. Lol.
Alright, so I did continue to see Dom after. So whenever I found out that message and I went absolutely nuts and brought his laundry back, I was supposed to stop seeing him, and I had it in my mind that that was going to happen. We had talked it out or something, I don't know. We like have fucking really bad fights, like arguments, really bad. Like the good is really good and the bad is so bad. You get pissed, like me of all people, like I do nothing to him. Like I'm so good to him. I'm so loving. I'm sorry for lying to you guys. It wasn't my intention. I fully knew it. I'm like, I'm gonna lie to them because